BBC Audio presents the W. Somerset Maugham collection, bringing together a selection of full-cast dramatisations and readings.
The Moon and Sixpence, dramatised in 4 parts by Geoffrey Segal from the novel by W. Somerset Maugham, with Ronald Pickup as Maugham himself and Patrick Allen as Charles Strickland, a character inspired by the real-life painter Paul Gauguin. Part 1, Flight from London.
I confess that when, all those years ago, I first made acquaintance with Charles Strickland, I never for a moment discerned that there was in him anything out of the ordinary. Yet now there are few to be found who will deny his genius. For me, however, the most interesting thing in art is the personality of the artist, and I think it is accepted that even the most insignificant of Strickland's works suggests a personality which is strange, tormented, and complex. It is this, surely, which prevents even those who do not like his pictures from being indifferent to them. It is this which has excited so curious an interest in his life and character. Much has been written of the man and his work, but as he made enemies rather than friends, it is not strange that those who write of him should eke out their scanty recollections with a lively fancy, and so give rise to a legend which a wise historian would hesitate to attack. A wise historian, however, was precisely what his son, the Reverend Robert Strickland, was not.
And in penning this biography of my father, it is my avowed intention to remove certain misconceptions which have gained currency in regard to the latter part of his life, and which have caused considerable pain to certain persons living, not the least important of these being his wife, my mother. Charles Strickland was, in fact, a man of kindly temper, industrious habits, and moral disposition, and it is worthy of note that, writing from Paris, he described my mother as an excellent woman.
True. But a facsimile of that very letter, published soon after in a rival biography, actually read,
"God damn my wife! She is an excellent woman. I wish she was in hell."
When so much has been written about Charles Strickland, it may seem unnecessary that I should write more. However, it is true I knew him more intimately than most. Indeed, I met him first before ever he became a painter. The Great War not only tore its ugly gash across the soil of Europe, it stands as a barrier, a divide, cutting us off from earlier attitudes. Thus it was in 1902, a younger, more bashful, indeed more innocent edition of myself, who, having written my first book, which by a lucky chance had excited some attention, was drawn into the genteel bohemia of Hampstead and Notting Hill Gate and High Street, Kensington.
It's all true, of course, Mr. Moore.
I beg your pardon?
Your book. It must be.
Well,
I can recognize authenticity. I defy any writer to get things just so in the way that you do, without having actually experienced them.
I don't know about that. Obviously, one's own experience comes into it.
Oh, come on, old man. I recognised a good half of the people in it. Met first.
Surely not. And what about the creative imagination?
What about it? All right in its place, I grant you, but we don't need too much of it.
I can't agree. What are authors for, if not to open magic casements?
Open magic cash boxes would be nearer the truth.
Philistine.
Maybe, but a realist too. Authors don't live by words alone.
I say, that reminds me, you were thinking of changing your agent. What happened?
Oh, he earned a reprieve. Pulled off rather a good American deal.
Oh, who with?
Too early days to reveal all.
No, I only ask because I wonder if you've heard any rumours about that Jennings.
Never listen to rumours. Start 'em maybe, but listen to them never. What do you say, Maugham?
Well, have some bread and butter.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?